My kid's father, he contacted them about it, and they contacted me and asked me would I be interested in being involved in it, and I said sure.
I was in the cell, so when I was out of the cell, and they sent some flyers through.
We contacted them, then they contacted myself.
One of the things I thought, because our entire family, his sister, his father, me, his mom, that maybe we would hash out some things, concerns we might have as far as him coming back, and then making sure, his head is on right. This was a good opportunity for us to talk, and then having the mediators there who were pretty much just listeners and helped to kind of facilitate the conversation. I think it was a positive event for all of us.
I didn't expect it to be too much because it was a prison thing, but it blew my mind, the fact that it did help me. You know what I mean? Like, it did help when I came. They helped me get in order, because I wasn't really like having too much problems with my family. Like, we weren't really beefing or anything like that. But I mean, once they put up a little board and had us like looking at certain things and then figuring out certain problems. They didn't say too much. They just let us really like figure it out. Put their little input in there, so I really appreciated that, because it wasn't like they was pushing or forcing anything on us.
I don't know. I really wasn't just expecting that we were gonna go over some issues that we had in the past and stuff to do with our kids, because we're not in a relationship. So, that's what I was expecting.
I didn't have any issues with him. He had some issues that were unresolved with me, that he was miscommunicating to him, or he had the wrong impression of.
Okay.
So they helped us work through that. That's my son. I wanted to reach out to him. I've been trying to reach out to him unsuccessfully, and that was another chance for me to reach out to him.
Okay. And how long had he been in jail?
I think 14 years, 15 years.
It's just a matter of kind of reconnecting, because he was gone for about 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
So it's like, who are you now compared to who we knew?
Okay.
What's been happening between? And also, he has to see how we may have changed from before.
What I liked about it is that we actually was able to sit down and talk. Him and I was able to sit down and talk. They provided me with transportation so that I could get there. So that was a big plus for me, because I don't drive. We got to talk about stuff that happened in the past and how I felt about it, and how I felt about him coming home, and what just expect out of him when he came home. And we set up arrangements as far as our kids and what we were gonna go through and do with them, and different stuff like that.
When I came home, I knew exactly what I needed to do, what support I did have and what I didn't have. So it just really like outlined everything that was available to me when I came home.
I reached out to him before when he was young, but he had his own set mind, his own set ways, and by me being a distant parent, not having custody of him, at that time I think it played a key issue, because I didn't have hands on, I would see him on the weekends, and I would only know what I see.
You're trying to get a sense of, what he's had to go through, but realizing he's not going to say but so much. I thought it was, pretty positive. And as I understand it, we were the first ones doing this sort of family mediation in that facility.
We had our own little space, like no police around. It was real secluded, and they gave you the freedom to say what you want and work out what you had to work out.
His sister looked up to him, and it's almost like he was her father. So the way she listened to him, so it really hurt her for him not to be here anymore. And she didn't go see him a whole lot unless we were going. She didn't make as much of an effort, and I think that bothered him too. So this was a way for her to come in and explain, like, it was hurting her. She didn't want to see him like this.
That was a emotional session. I think my sister even started crying. She'd been going through a lot since I wasn't home, and I wasn't here. Wasn't
To
there
be,
for
just
her.
be there for
Right,
her.
be big brother, and you know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
she was emotional about that, and then getting into it with my parents because she'd been going through her own thing, being home with them. So
Right.
it's like she needed me there for just more
Support,
and,
okay.
right? You know what I mean? To talk about whatever she needed to talk about.
It's been pretty good. He, like I said, he came home and offered him to come stay with me. So he finally did and got a job, and now he's got a car. And he's been productive as far as I
Wow,
can see.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was angry, but I think I just had to learn to forgive. Like I said, I will never forget it. I kind of got a better understanding of myself that I can be able to forgive and that I don't have to hold a grudge against them.
I'm really trying to change. Like I'm not playing. I've been home 5 months now, and it's like I'm doing good.
That's
I'm
good.
doing good. So
Good.
It may not have worked out at all if we wouldn't have been through mediation. Because, I mean, who knows how to handle that? You know what I mean?